On this week's episode of The Flyby, baseball continues to soar while softball heads back on the road after 10 straight at home, and a Falcon reaches a huge milestone in women's lacrosse. All that plus more coming up on this week's episode. How's it going out there, Falcons? My name's Tim Foley, and welcome to episode 3 of the Falcon Flyby. Baseball is coming off a 3-game series against the Bears of Bridgewater State, which saw them take games 1 and 3. The story in game 1 was Brennan Cudahy, who hit a home run dead center 370 feet to give the Falcons just enough run support. They ended up winning 10-6 off his 3-run blast. Here I have with me starting pitcher Richie Sharp and starting first baseman Brennan Cudahy. Congratulations today on the win, guys. Richie, you pitched 7 innings, you went a long distance. How did that feel getting out there, getting the win today?
It feels great. I mean, I have a great defense behind me, so I'm able to go later into the game. I really count on them a lot. Body was a little hurting towards the end of the game, but able to get through it, and I'm happy to come out with the win.
All right, and Brennan, you had that 3-run home run, a huge factor down the stretch as you guys ended up winning this game by 4 runs after your 3-run home run. How did it feel letting that thing fly? You're actually second on the team right now in home runs. So what's your kind of attitude when you step up to the plate?
Yeah, didn't start the year out too hot, but kind of swinging a hot bat recently, so it just felt good to keep that going. And, going dead center is always a good feeling. So, anytime I just got myself in a good hitter's count and just let the pitcher take care of the rest, I guess.
In Game 3, Parsons was at it again. He pitched a 7-inning shutout, allowing only 3 hits while striking out 9 batters, good for his 3rd win of the season. The team is now first in the MASCAC at 9-2 after going 6-2 in conference play during the month of April. The boys will keep things going with a game this Thursday at home against Salem State before playing a doubleheader on the road against the Vikings this Friday. Softball opened up the month of April with a 10-game homestand that saw them go 7-3 overall and 3-1 in conference play. Most notably against LaSalle, Falcon freshman London Forcier was able to notch her first collegiate win. Forcier, coming in relief in the 3rd inning, pitched 2 1/3 innings, only allowing 1 hit and no runs. I asked her after the game how it felt to get her first collegiate win. Tim Foley here alongside 2 of the Falcon softball players, Michelle LeBlanc and London Forcier. Both of you guys, congratulations getting the 2 wins today. More specifically, LeBlanc, you hit 6 RBI today. Just talk about that. You had 4 in game 2, 2 in game 1. What were you seeing today at the plate?
My plan is literally to go up and swing the bat if there's a strike. And she left me 2 balls, at one point, right over the middle of the plate. So I said, thank you. And that's basically it.
That's all you got to do sometimes. And now Forcier had your first collegiate win today, coming in relief in game 1. What does that mean to be able to get that first win under your belt?
It felt good, and I don't know, I had my defense. Yeah, I had my defense there to back me up, so.
The team struggled back on the road for the first time this month, losing the doubleheader against Bridgewater 3-0 and 8-2. They now sit 3rd in the MASCAC at 5-3. The team continues play this Wednesday at home in a doubleheader against Riviere before continuing conference play this Friday with 2 back-to-back games at Salem. On Saturday, April 6th, the women's lacrosse team was able to notch their first conference win of the season on the road against MCLA. The team scored 16 goals, which was the most they've posted in a single win this season. Sarah Napolitano led the way in scoring with 9 points, 5 goals and 4 assists to her name in that game. Just after the filming of our last episode, junior attacker Tracy Long eclipsed the 100-point mark in a setback against Colby Sawyer. Long, who is in her 3rd season with the green and gold, is on pace to break her season single scoring record at 49 points. She's currently at 39 with 4 games to go. The team will play next this Saturday against Bridgewater State before playing at Worcester next Wednesday and then finishing off the season at home on April 27th against Westfield. Both the men and women's track and field teams took part in the Sylphin Invitational Tournament hosted by Connecticut College this past weekend. The men's team placed 15th overall with 12 points. 2 highlights for the team were freshman Brandon McNeil and junior Zachary Buckland. McNeil placed 7th overall in the triple jump with a postseason qualifying mark of 12.82 meters. Buckland was also solid on the day, placing 6th overall in the decathlon with a D3 New England qualifying score of 49.42. On the women's side, both Chloe Guzman and Sylvia Owusu-Aguay had busy days. Both took part in the 4x100 meter women's relay team, in which they were able to place 10th. The two girls then both notched qualifying marks for the postseason in the 100 meter dash. Owusu Aguai would go on to qualify for MASCACs in the 100 meter hurdles, while Guzman will qualify for postseason in the 200 meter dash. Fitchburg will play host to the Eric Lochner Memorial Track Meet this weekend before hosting MASCACs as well on the 27th. That's it for episode 3 of the Falcon Flyby. For more information and up-to-date schedule changes, be sure to visit our website at www.fitchburgfalcons.com. Reporting from the Berg, Tim Foley, signing off.